Imagine this: a ship, perfectly seaworthy, sailing aimlessly in the vast Atlantic. Food and water are abundant. The crew's belongings are neatly in their quarters, but not a single soul is on board. This isn't the plot of a horror movie. It's the true story of the Mary Celeste, one of history's most enduring maritime mysteries. Our story begins on a crisp November day in 1872. The Mary Celeste, a sturdy brigantine, set sail from New York Harbor, bound for Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced seamen. They were carrying a cargo of 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol. For the first 2 weeks, the ship's log recorded routine entries, noting fair weather and steady progress. Then, the entry stopped. Almost a month later, on December 4th, another ship, the Dei Gratia, spotted the Mary Celeste drifting erratically between the Azores and Portugal. The captain of the Dei Gratia, David Morehouse, was a friend of Captain Briggs. He sensed something was terribly wrong. The ship was under partial sail, yet no one responded to their signals. He sent a boarding party to investigate. What they found was utterly baffling. The ship was deserted but in remarkably good condition. The cargo was mostly untouched, except for 9 barrels that were found empty. In the crew's quarters, their clothes and personal items were still there, as if they had just stepped out for a moment. A 6-month supply of food and water was stored away. On the captain's table, there was a half-eaten breakfast. The only things missing were the ship's single lifeboat, its chronometer, and sextant. And of course, every person on board. The last log entry was dated 10 days prior, placing the ship about 100 miles west of the Azores. But what could have caused a seasoned captain and his entire crew to abandon a perfectly sound vessel in the middle of the ocean? The official investigation in Gibraltar provided no clear answers, and so the theories began to swirl. Did the crew mutiny? It seemed unlikely. They were known to be a respectable, hand-picked crew, and there were no signs of violence or struggle on board. Perhaps they were attacked by pirates, but the cargo and the crew's valuable possessions were left behind, which goes against any pirate's motive. Other, more dramatic theories emerged over the years. Some suggested a giant squid or a sea monster dragged the crew into the depths. Others whispered of a ghost ship or even an alien abduction. A more plausible theory revolves around the cargo of industrial alcohol. Perhaps some of the barrels leaked, creating volatile fumes in the hold. Fearing an imminent explosion, Captain Briggs might have ordered everyone into the lifeboat to wait at a safe distance. But a snapped towline or a sudden squall could have separated them from the Mary Celeste, leaving them lost at sea. This could explain the missing lifeboat and navigational tools. Another idea suggests a seismic seaquake could have damaged the alcohol barrels and spooked the crew into abandoning ship. To this day, the fate of the 10 souls aboard the Mary Celeste remains unknown. No bodies were ever recovered, and no credible trace of them was ever found. The ship itself was sailed to Gibraltar and was used for another 12 years before being deliberately wrecked for an insurance scam. The Mary Celeste has become the ultimate ghost ship story, a chilling reminder of the unforgiving power of the sea and a mystery that continues to fascinate and haunt us over 150 years later. What do you think happened? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from the depths of history.